Done.
Oh. We just did a review. Actually, we can do it again.
Okay.
What the?
Today, we already did the review. Okay.
Not the whole review.
That's okay. We'll do the whole review tomorrow. Okay. Today is
18.
question 18. So you read the question, Ezekiel.
What is?
Come on, read it properly so I can hear.
Purpose here on earth?
What is my purpose here on earth? The Catechism says, I am created to do something or to be something for which no one else is created. Siki, we're all individual. Okay? You have a unique...
Pope Francis and that's Saint John Henry and that's Pope Benedict. All those pictures are... Did they die or no? Are they alive or no?
St. John Henry Newman died already. Okay? The other two are still alive. Okay, Ziki, let's... Yeah, let's not talk about them right now. Let's talk about the top. Okay? So just focus on the top right now, baby. Remember, we focus on one thing at a time.
What is my purpose here on earth?
What is my purpose here on earth? The Catechism says, follow on with data. I am, what is the next word? To do something or be something for which no one else is created. Okay? I am unique, Ezekiel. I have a place in God's counsels, in God's world, which no one else has. Whether I be rich or poor, despised or esteemed by man, God knows me and calls me by name. That was written by St. John Henry Newman, Ezekiel. Okay? Let's find out who St. John Henry Newman is. St. John Henry Newman, when did he live? Do you see at the bottom? 1801 till when?
1890. Wow.
1801 to 1890. He lived 89 years.
That's almost my point.
Yeah, that was at the end of George Washington's life when he was born.
When 2018, that was almost to my born.
No, you silly. You were born in 2018. Okay? St. John Henry Newman lived 1801 to 1890. That was at the end of George Washington's life when he was born.
1890?
Yeah. No, 1801. At the end of, remember George Washington's life? Okay?
No, it's 1899.
No, it says 1890 right there. 1890.
No, that's not George Washington.
George Washington, when St. John Henry was born in 1801, that was towards the end of George Washington's life.
No, it's he lived at 1899.
No, he didn't live that long. We'll look that up later, baby. Let's not get distracted with that right now. Okay?
I'm sure it will be right.
St. John Henry Newman,
Actually,
read what he was.
It's 17.
Yeah, he was born in 17s. Okay? So by 1801, he was old already. Okay?
But it's 1799.
Yes, 1799, not 1899. Okay,
It
babe.
was almost to St. John Henry.
Yeah, that's my point, baby. I don't want to make, when we...
It was almost there.
Almost there. That's my point, baby. When I do a reference like that, it's to activate your brain, then we refocus, okay? We don't move our focus to George Washington. We just say, oh, okay. Oh, okay, that's when George Washington was old already. Okay, read what he was. He was...
Well, he just lived that long.
He lived 89 years, baby. So what was he? He was, so read those small words. Come on.
He was a
Great.
great scholar in English.
Cardinal in the church. Okay. He was a great scholar and English cardinal. Okay. Here's one of his quotes, Siki. I know the plans I have in mind for you. Oh, sorry, this is from Jeremiah. I know the plans I have in mind for you. It is the Lord who speaks. Plans for peace, not disaster. Resuming a future full of hope for you. That's from Jeremiah 29, verse 11. Okay? Here's another quote, Ezekiel. It's a letter. It says, Dear Basia, I have to admit something. When I was your age, I wanted to be a butcher. Now, don't be astonished. You know why. I used to go to the market with my grandmother, and I'd see a butcher I liked. He was a large fellow, and he had a long apron with a big pocket in front. When my grandma would pay, he would put his hands in the big pocket. It was full of money, and he would give the change to my grandma. I thought he was a very rich man. All this really affected me, and I wanted to be like him. I know it's funny. That was when Pope Francis was 8 years old. He's remembering when he was 8 years old and he wanted to be a butcher.
Who was?
Pope Francis, our Pope right now. When he was 8 years old, his grandma would take him to the market and they would see the butcher, and then he wanted to be like that butcher.
What butcher?
A butcher. When you go to the market and you get the meat, okay, the man who cuts the meat, that's the butcher. So when Pope Francis was little, when he was 8 years old, he wanted to be a butcher. Okay, and he was telling that story.
But he's just a little boy.
When he was a little boy, he wanted to be a butcher when he grew up. Yeah. Instead, he grew up, became a priest, and now he's the Pope. Yeah, and he was telling that funny story.
But why he wanted to be that? He was joking.
They're including that story in today's What is My Purpose on Earth? Because when Pope Francis was a little boy, he thought his purpose was to be a butcher.
Messiah! He talks Messiah.
No, that's the town where he's from. The town is called Bisaya, but that's not the language that you're talking about, the Filipino language, you silly.
No, my friends in Sigali talks Bisaya. Everyone.
Yeah, everyone talks Bisaya.
No, how about Daddy Dennis? She does it.
She talks Bisaya, she knows Bisaya. Okay, so you have any questions about today's catechism?
Sucky.
What does that mean?
Nutty.
Okay, do you have any real questions?
N-O.
N-O. Okay, hard. High five. Come on, don't leave me hanging. You did good. Okay, that's it.
It was 8 minutes and